Hi, it's Cheryl. Today's video is all about summer vibes. It's also part of a collaboration called Sunny Days, which I will further explain later on in this video. I have 3 DIYs to share with you, so let's go craft. And here's my first piece. It's a tiki bar sign. And I just have this sign from the Dollar Tree. I like the shape of it. They have many different shapes and sizes and styles if you're going to be making this piece. I don't know if they have this one. They have this, I picked it up last year, but I know that they have a ton of these. So I just took my blow dryer and my little shovel piece thing, whatever that is called. That's from the Dollar Tree, and I just, it melts the glue and it just popped right off. I put that aside for another project. I have this Waverly chalk paint in the color Sandstone, new to me from Walmart, love it. I had to give it a good stir because it was just all like separated. So after that, I just put 2 coats on this sign. And I have this little wood piece that's also from the Dollar Tree, and I put 1 coat on the entire piece, the front, the back, and the sides. And now with this brush, I have a very heavy hand with the ink color chalk paint. It's black, and I'm just kind of making this sign look really old and dingy and dirty. And I did that after the sandstone was dry. And I have these dowel rods, and I believe I got them from Walmart. I just had them, so I'm going to use them. I like the square pieces. Now you can use skewers from the Dollar Tree. You can double them up or triple them up and glue them together and paint them if you want. I painted them, the whole entire piece, just with 1 coat of the black ink chalk paint. And now, after the sign is dry, I'm going over it with this hazelnut chalk paint and mostly going over the black. And I did that with both of these pieces here. And now I have these wooden letters from the Dollar Tree, and I'm painting the tiki bar, those words, in black, and I just did 1 coat. And I'm holding them down with a popsicle stick there so I can get the sides and just a really good coat without letting it dry, and then repainting it too, because you get that little spot where your finger's holding it. So I saw somebody else do that. Just take that popsicle stick and hold that down. It's perfect. So while those are drying, I have the same wood pieces, and I'm spelling the word open. And I'm just going to give it 1 good coat with this yellow. It's acrylic from Apple Barrel, and it's called Sunbeam. And now for the rough part of it, because this little wood piece, one side is very rough and one side is smooth. I liked that. So I'm going to put on the rough side, I'm going to put the word closed. And this is just those sticky little felt letters from the Dollar Tree in black. And so I'm just kind of measuring it with my mat there. And then you take basically the letter or letters that are in the middle, you put them on first, after you figure out where you're going to position all of the letters. And then after you put that on first, that will give you an idea, or not an idea, an opportunity to be able to center that. So when you put the center ones on, always you're able to space it out perfectly. And so the other side, I did not want black. I wanted open to be vibrant, like we're open, and then closed is like flat, dull, can't closed. And that's why I did the open in yellow and the closed in black. And now we're going to take these dowel rods, and one looks bigger than the other. I don't know why, but they're not. They're the same size. And I'm just outlining the top and the bottom of the sign, and I just lifted it up and hot glued it in. Now I'm going to put the word tiki and then bar below it. on here, and you can see I'm measuring it according to my mat here. I'm trying to center it. And now after I have that eye down there, I'm taking a ruler just so I can get them all on the same line. And just hot gluing them down. Same thing with the word bar. And now I have this little nail. I was going to put a nail in there, but this sign is really thin, and it went through the back, and I tried to hammer it down so it didn't poke anything or scratch a wall, and it didn't work. So I have this little hook. It's what is it called? It's an eye screw, and I just, since the hole was in there, I just screwed it in there, and it was perfect. So that's what we're going to hang that sign on. And now I have this acrylic paint in the color magenta, and that is from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just kind of dabbing it on the word tiki bar because I wanted it to be like vibrant pink, almost like it's a sign that's lit up. Now I have these cherry blossoms from the Dollar Tree also, and I just cut the little back off of them, and I put 3 of them in the corner on the bottom, and I thought it needed more, so now I took 3 more and put it on top. And then I also took this pick, and they're called dahlias, and they're also from the Dollar Tree, the yellow. I'm trying to pull in the yellow from the open word or the open sign. So I'm going to put the 3 flowers here on top, just like the 3 flowers on the bottom in both corners. And then I'm just going to stick a couple leaves in there too. Add a few leaves from the cherry blossom pick. And I'm just gluing them down. And I have this paper wire cord from the Dollar Tree, which I love. It's so easy to use. I've used it on another sign. And just wrapped it around a pencil, pulled it apart kind of. Now I'm going to just pull it straight on the back. I'm going to glue it, and then I'm going to put some masking tape on that. And if you want to finish this sign off, buy some craft paper from the Dollar Tree, and then just go ahead and you can glue it on the back. Or you could just hot glue it around the edge. I usually do this after, just because, you guys, guys know how to do that. I don't need to show you how to do that. And anyway, I'm tongue-tied because I'm really tired. But this is what it looks like, and I love this. If you have a pool, you could hang this outside. If you have a bar, you can hang this, if you have somebody graduating and you have like a little bar, you can put this on that. There's just a whole bunch of ways to use this, and see, you can just flip it over, and I twisted it and then hung it on that little eye screw there. And yeah, let me know what you think about this. Okay, so before we get into DIY number 2, let's talk briefly about today's video. It's a collaboration called Sunny Days, so anything goes. These videos could be beach ideas, flowers, sun, bees, etc. Collaborations are when several crafters get together and support and challenge each other's creativity. And it's a whole bunch of fun. And this group is not only talented, but also there's some very beautiful, supportive people inside and out, as well as our hosts. And speaking of our hosts, a big thank you to Katie from Lady Red Crafting. Her channel link is in my description box below, as well as Amanda's. Her link is also down there. And she was not, and she's from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, and she's not able to participate today, but her link's there. Please check her channel out if you haven't already. She's very creative and clever. And our co-host is Gina from East Coast Mommy, and her link is below also. And as well as the playlist. And if you click on that, you'll see all of the videos in this collaboration today, so you can get some great ideas and inspiration. Okay, project number 2. This is kind of a beach scene, almost like a window. And I have this calendar from the Dollar Tree, and I picked out two, and I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to use, but I eventually chose this one. Now you can make this a double-sided DIY too if you want. I may, because I really like this piece and I'm going to keep it for myself. But anyway, I just took that calendar piece out and outlined it, and now I'm just cutting it out. I have this wood round from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take a glue stick and glue it on. And I do not recommend this, and I left this in here to show you my mistake so you don't make the same mistake. It turned out fine, but if you don't get the glue stick everywhere, like everywhere, it will buckle. And I would just assume put Mod Podge on it. Really, that's what I would do. Or maybe some Elmer's glue, and make sure that you hit every piece of the wood round. So you'll see in a minute. But anyway, if you are a subscriber, a big thank you to all of you. I'm here because of you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you so much. And a big warm welcome if you are just stopping by today. And if you like what you see, give me a big thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button, because it really helps me out. And as well as the benefit for you, if you like my videos, go check them out. I have a ton of them, and you'll be notified if you hit that subscribe button and the notification button every time I post a new video. Anyway, back to this video here, as you can see, there's buckles. And don't worry about the calendar piece being, too small. We're going to hide that with the rope there from the Dollar Tree. I use two kinds of rope from the Dollar Tree, the dark and the light. But as you can see the buckles there, yeah, that's where I peeled it back to see what was going on. That's where it was missing glue. So I would just Mod Podge or Elmer's glue or some other kind of glue, but the glue stick, I couldn't tell. So anyway, I'm hiding that nasty little edge there, and I'm just going and wrapping the rope around there and hot gluing. And I have this at like a ×10 right now. So the rope looks uneven and distorted, but it's not. It's just probably kind of warped or something from me, speeding up this video. But I did one, and then I went ahead and did another one, wrapped it around there. And then I took the darker rope and I put it in between the two. And again, it looks so crooked, but I promise you it's not. You'll see it at the end of the video. And I just mushed those two ends of the rope together. I just took a whole bunch of hot glue and just smushed them in and trimmed them with the scissors so you can't really see it. Now I have some burlap, and this is also from the Dollar Tree, and I probably took about, I want to say 10 to 12 inches, and I just tied it right in the middle. So 6 inches on both sides, and then I dovetailed it on both ends. And now I'm just going to glue it right smack in the middle on the top there. And then I'm going to squinch up the sides there and glue it almost like this is the tail piece. I'm just going to glue it on both sides there. And now I have this ribbon. I really don't know what you call it, but they have it at the Dollar Tree. They have it, I bought this last year, but they do have some this year too. Still the same thing. It's really nice. I really like it. So I have the dark brown and the green and the white color, cream color. And I don't know why I'm doing this. I was just kind of playing around, see if it would make a difference. I'm just tying it in the middle. So like the brown one, I have two of those, two green and two white. And so the brown one is probably like 8 inches, tied it in the middle. The green is probably 6 inches, tied both of those in the middle, and the white is probably 4 inches, something like that. And I just wanted to see if I tied it, kind of what the outcome would look like. And it turned out fine. It's not necessary, but I just wanted to do something different, like I said. And now I'm kind of making a messy bow. So brown, green, white, brown, green, white. And then I'm going to take it, I'm going to tie it with some jute right in the middle there, double knot it. And then I clipped off the ends and trimmed up the ribbon. If the brown was a little bit too long, I thought, so I made it a little bit shorter. And I'm just kind of playing with it, fluffing it out a little bit, and I'm just going to glue it right there on top. And I have a seahorse, and that's from a pick from the Dollar Tree. I didn't show you the pick, but they're there. And I have a couple of them. They're so cute. And now part of the pick also is like, looks like seaweed kind of. I'm just putting one piece on both sides, and then I have this, I don't really know what it's called. It looks like smaller seaweed, and I'm just gluing a little bit here and a little bit there, just to give it some extra character or personality, I guess. And now I'm going to take another piece, and I am just going to like put it right underneath that rope, glue it in there. And now I have all these pearls from the Dollar Tree, but I also have these green pearls. They're green and silver, and there's different colors, but mostly this like shiny minty green. They're so pretty. Got them from a thrift store for $1 because, you know, they're cosmetic jewelry, fake, but the color is so pretty, and I use these on a lot of my projects. So I'm just gluing a bunch of them on this little seaweedy piece here. And I'm sorry if you hear that lawnmower. We had to cut our grass. My husband's out there cutting the grass right now. It's kind of loud, but I had no other time to do this voiceover, so my apologies. But anyway, I love this piece too, how it turned out. Let me know. Let me know which one you like, the first one or the second one. Which one is your favorite? And please comment. I love to hear your comments. You guys are so amazing. And here's my last one, and it's a gnome, and I always say the gnome for the end because not everybody likes gnomes, so, you know, you can skip by. But if you like gnomes, then you can continue to watch. So I make a lot of these. I have a lot of these on my channel, and so I'm going really fast here. But you just take a white sock, any white sock, or any color for that matter. And this is going to be a beach bum gnome. And I just put a bunch of rocks at the bottom. And the rocks are from the Dollar Tree. I believe the sock is too. And then after that, you just want enough rocks where if you drop it, it will stand up. So maybe like a quarter to a third of a cup. And then I put a bunch of, you can use polyfill. This is pillow filling, stuffing. Don't throw your pillows out. You can wash them and then use them for stuffing. If you make not just gnomes, I mean, you can make a lot of things that you need stuffing with. So anyway, I tied it off with the yarn, just a piece of string, and put him aside, and then cut the top off there. And now I'm going to make the arms. And now this is not speeding. This is real time, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Just took that sock, clipped off the top, folded it in half, and then clipped that. And then now you have two identical square pieces, the ones in my hand and the ones up, you know, on the mat. Now you fold the one into the middle and the top into the middle, and then you fold the bottom up into the middle, and then just fold that together. And then that way you don't need any stuffing or anything. The extra material adds as the stuffing for the arm. And then I put a whole bunch of hot glue in there, not on the top. I put it more toward in the middle. And if you do this and you use a dark colored sock like black or brown or even burgundy or something, you're going to really want to make sure you don't get hot glue on the top, especially in a black sock, because you will see it and you will never be able to get rid of it. So anyway, I put the two clamps on those and I've set those aside. Now the Dollar Tree has these caps, and I was showing you I have a couple different ones. I had already cut this orange one here, but this is the color, or the hat, you know, color that I wanted to use. So I just cut it right, just folded it and cut it in half. And now I'm just kind of measuring it. How big do I need it, you know, to go around the gnome? So I took it now that it's cut, and I just folded that in to make a seam. And I did that to both sides. And I kept measuring to make sure that I'm not making it too small or way too big. Way too big we can fix. Way too small, obviously can't fix that. And so I'm just kind of playing with this, and those clamps are amazing to use. Measuring it again, I turn it inside out, and now I'm just going to glue these two pieces together and just make sure that it's even on the end. And I glued it all the way to the top, all the way to the very tippy top to make that point for the gnome's hat. And now when it's very dry, I'm going to turn it inside out. And you can use the point, or you can use this, and it's a bucket hat. That's what they're called, and that's what we're going to be doing. I was going to use a pointed, and then when I started turning it around, I'm like, oh, this would be really cute. So I have a bunch of fake fur. It's all from Hobby Lobby. You can get it from Michael's too. It's like $3.99 or $3.49 or something. So it's not really super cheap. But this gray stuff I love, and I ordered that off Amazon. It's a little bit more, not too much more, but I use it a lot. And I want him to be like an old, gray bearded beach bum. That's kind of what I was thinking, summer days, and some beach bum walking down the beach holding the margarita, with flip-flops on and all that, just enjoying life. And now I should have used a different color sock, except instead of white, but I didn't. So I wanted it to look, sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied again. I wanted it to look like he was wearing kind of a fun bathing suit, like little trunks. And this material is tie-dye, and it's also from the Dollar Tree. And then I'm just pushing the flap up, kind of like you're folding a present. The flap up, gluing it, the other flap, gluing it, and then I did end up gluing the two pieces on the inside too, so it kind of made a square. I hope that makes sense, but you can see what I'm doing here. And now I have these wood pieces from the Dollar Tree. I think I got them last year. And I took the flip-flops out, the blue ones, and I just scored it in the middle until I could break those pieces apart. I did not have blue paint, so I just put black paint here, because you can see now that they're split apart, you can see the wood there, and I had to, sand it down a little bit. It was a little rough, but you can't even see the black paint. And if you have a Sharpie, you could use that too. So now I have a little piece of a nylon. We're going to do the nose, and I just want to say it was about 6 inches. The nylons, because nobody wears nylons anymore, and I have a bunch of nylons, and they're from like years ago, so I make gnome noses with them. So I just tied one end off, took some of that stuffing, polyfill, whatever, you can use a cotton ball, and plopped it in there, and then tied the other end off, and then tied the two ends together. And now I measured out how big I want that beard to be, and I'm scoring it. You do not want to cut it with scissors, because it will cut the fur, and then it will look like it was cut. It'll look like a square instead of that nice fluffy beard. And then after that, you're going to want to clean it up, because the little beard fuzzes fly everywhere. Now I hot glue it on the top, and I hot glue it on the bottom, just for starters, but not on the sides, because we're going to put the arms on the sides. And to finish the arms off, I'm measuring them to see how long I want to place them in there. And now I'm going to take these two little wood beads, and I'm going to poke them down just like it's the hands of the gnome. I did it on both arms. And the little holes on the beads they go inside on the sides. And now I'm just going to put the arms under the beard, and he's going to be drinking a margarita. So I have the little, they call them shot cups, they're green. from the Dollar Tree, and then these little fruit pieces too. You could do whatever you want. You can put a fish or a duck in its hand. They have those little balls at the Dollar Tree. You know, you could put a shell in his hand, but I wanted a margarita because I don't know, maybe I want a margarita now. It is Saturday, but I don't have it and I'm too lazy to go to the store. Anyway, I'm babbling. So I'm gluing his hat in the back now, just in the back. And now I'm putting that nose in there, and I'm gluing the hat and pushing the hat on the nose, because if you put the hot glue on the nylon, sometimes it will poke a hole in it and it will run, and then you'll have to do it all over again. And of course I glued the beard and the hands underneath his beard too, after I got him as, you know, long or as short as I wanted. And now I took that cup and I put the lime in there, and I glued the lime and then glued the hands onto the cup. And now I'm putting the little flip-flops down underneath there. And then I'm putting some glue inside his cup just to make it look like there was liquid in there. And I thought he needed some glasses, so I'm just going to glue those onto the back, the plastic onto the material, and all around the sides. And there he is. So let me know if you like gnomes. I don't know. I think that everybody has them now, and all the stores have them. They still have them, and I don't know. I still like them. I still think they're cute. But let me know. Do you like them, or do they creep you out? Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I'll be back very, very soon. I appreciate you taking your time to be with me and to watch my video. Please like and subscribe and share my video. It all helps me out, and I'm really trying to get 1,000 by June subscribers. And again, I'll be back very, very soon. So you have a blessed day, a blessed week, and with all that being said, bye.